there's many people that they are very interested in buying lottery, and specifically to win the lottery. And there is a question: is it allowed halachically? So what's the big deal? What's the question? Well, first of all, it's a matter of gambling. So gambling it's not so simple to gamble. There's in the Gemara in Masechet Sanhedrin says that someone that is gambling, so is not trustworthy, that you can have him as a witness. He lost his position as a witness because he's a gambler. Okay, so somebody that is doing lottery like gambling, like going to casino, something like that. So it's a big issue. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's wrong. And there's also about casino and like gambling. There's a whole discussion about it. Generally, the Ashkenazi approach is a little bit more lenient. The Sephardi approach is a little bit more severe. But the problematic issue with gambling is that we understand that someone that is putting his money on a certain number, or whatever it is, horse, whatever it is, he have in mind that he's going to win. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. Right? For whatever reason, he believes that he will win. And if he wouldn't believe that he would win, he wouldn't put the money there. So he put it there because he believed that he will win. And then he didn't win. He lost. So then what happens? The person that is the owner of the casino, the whatever it is, the lottery, is taking that money. And this person put the money there with something that didn't happen, with the premise that he will win, and he lost. So if you would ask him now, would you put your money there? He will tell you no, obviously not. If I would know that I will lose, I wouldn't put my money there. So it comes to be that the person that took the money is like stealing, because he's taking money of that the person gave it to him with the wrong impression. So now the person that is coming to gamble, so you tell him that, and you tell him you cannot do something that will cause someone else to be a thief. Yeah, you're not allowed to put the stumbling block in front of a blind man. Yeah, so to put someone else to be in a position that he becomes to be a thief, it's wrong. You can't do that. So some people will tell you, listen, Rabbi, for me, when I have the ticket of the lottery in my pocket, I feel hope. Maybe I'm going to be a millionaire. Maybe I'll have all this money that I can do all of those wonderful things with. So this good feeling that I'm carrying with me for a couple of days or a week or whatever it is, it's worth for me to spend like 20 shekels. And for a few days I feel, I'm going to do this with the money, I'm going to do that with the money. So I'm not buying the lottery ticket for really winning. I know that probably I will lose. Everybody are losing. But, it's nice to have this good feeling for a couple of days of living in a dreamland of how I'm going to give that money to all of my relatives. Fine. Okay, if somebody is really honest when he says that, and is really holding in that position that, I have really no expectation to win, and even if I'm not winning, even though I'm losing, it's worth it for me. I got that experience, I got that feeling, I got that hope, I got that whatever it is, excitement, fine. So this is the lenient opinion that will allow gambling. Okay, that's one issue. Another issue is where the money goes to. Yeah, you're coming you're giving money for nothing, for something that is doing what with the money. So if you're talking about casino, so obviously they're doing all kinds of wrong things that you don't want to be involved with. You don't want to support all of those things that they're doing in casinos, right? If you're talking about lottery, so in Israel, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Israel, the lottery is kind of governmental, supervised, and they have to use a big portion of the money for society reasons. So they build sport halls and like youth clubs and all kinds of things that are positive. Okay?
Right.
So if someone is going to do a lottery, I suggest two points. First of all, have in mind that you're not going to win probably, and you're giving it's like you buying like that kind of hope, excitement, whatever you want to call it, for this money, and you're not putting the money there for winning. If you'll win, but you're paying the money not for the winning. You're paying the money for the excitement, for the hope. Okay, and also there is an aspect of like donating money for that organization. Okay, and now the problem is that you don't know where that money is going to end up. Right. Maybe they will use that money to support a cause that it's not what you want to be involved with, whatever it is. Let's say. I don't know if they do that, but for example, let's say they're gonna do there is people that they think that it's a good thing to how do you say to make like cats and dogs that they will not be like fruitful. Neuter. So there is organizations that they neuter like cats and dogs, that they will not fight one with each other and kill one another. But according to the Torah, it's forbidden. Yeah, halacha is forbidden halachically. So just I'm taking something that is power, but obviously it can be like things that are like very wrong halachically. But I don't want to get involved with all kinds of arguments there. So something like that, you don't want to be part of that. So for them, it might be like a kind of a social cause, right. But it does not. So have in mind when you're giving that money that will be to support something that is positive in your eyes. Yeah. So I have my intention that money will go to that cause of building a Bet Knesset in a new settlement, for example. They do that sometimes, rarely. Usually they don't spend the money for Bet Knesset, but whatever it is, like a sport hall for a religious neighborhood, for the good kids to do good things there, whatever it is. So that's fine. So if you have those two like points while you putting your money there is definitely a place to be lenient. But I can finish with that. Years and years ago, I was learning halacha with Rav Yehuda Deri, the chief rabbi of Be'er Sheva, and we got to that question about gambling and like it's called the smachta, the sugya in the Gemara, and we're discussing that. And one of the rabbis, he was going to like many places all around the world to gather money to do fundraising, and he said to Rav Yehuda. Rav Deri, he told him, like, Rabbi, I don't know how you say that it is forbidden. I know that like there's a Orthodox neighborhood that every Motzei Shabbat they have a whole bus that's going out to the casino. They're renting the whole casino, and they have it like separate men, women, and everything, whatever, to make it kosher. 1 day a week they have a whole bus going there. So how can you say it's not allowed? So the rabbi was very like amazed and shocked that this thing is happening in a Orthodox community. He said, look, maybe they have what to rely on to say that it is permitted, but even if it is permitted, for sure it's not a mitzvah. So that statement I'm quoting a lot for different things, all kinds of different things. Yeah. Maybe it's permitted, but it's not a mitzvah. Okay, fine. So leave it with that. Baruch Adonai La'olam, amen v'amen.